This is for online coaches. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up an email list from scratch using Ambit so you can start collecting leads and turning them into paying clients today. Let's get into it. So this is Ambit. This is the tool we're going to be using to build our email list. And this is actually a platform I built to help coaches grow online. So it comes with all the tools we'll need today. And if you want to follow along with me, there's a link in the description for a 30-day free trial. So I'm going to start by going over to contacts. And this is where we're going to build our list. So here's where we'll actually see the contact data that comes in. Every time we get a new lead, they're going to show up here, and we can click view and see the details about them and see what they've done as well. We can also take notes on a specific contact. So if we're on a call and we want to remember something about someone, here's a great place to store that. Let me jump back here. Now we could add leads by hand here, but it's going to be very manual, and it's better if we have a way to give other people the opportunity to come to us. So for that, we're going to create a landing page. So if we go over to pages, we can add a new page here. And this is going to give us an opportunity to give something away for free in exchange for people's email addresses. So we can start building our list. So I'm going to click opt-in because that's the template that's best suited for this case. I'll click select template. And now we land on our page template. So we want to make this as valuable as possible to people who come to our page. So we probably want to give away some kind of free offer in exchange for the emails, as I mentioned. So the first thing I'll do is I'll import my company's brand by clicking this button here. And that automatically styled my page to my own company's brand. So I just have to worry about the content, and the style is taken care of. Next, I can double click on stuff to edit the text. I can move stuff around. I can click on any item, and then I can style it with all the settings on the side. But the goal of this page is to get people to fill out this form. Once they fill out this form, they'll automatically get added to my email list. So here's an example of what a landing page might look like. We're going to give away some kind of free value, as I mentioned. So here we're giving away an ebook. We show a picture of the ebook. We say free ebook reveals how to build a high converting landing page. You replace this with a topic that's valuable to your potential clients. And then we'll give them a very clear call to action, get instant access right here. I just threw a testimonial at the bottom to add some credibility. We can also add bullet points here if we want to list all the benefits they're going to get inside. But we can keep this simple, and then when we're done, we're going to hit publish page, and then we can click this button to see it live. All right, here's the live page. Now anyone who fills out this form will automatically get added back on our contacts page. They'll show up here. Just one note before we move into the email sequences, there's also a pipeline feature that lets us track leads throughout the sales process. So I can add in a contact to one of these pipeline stages, and I can drag them across to progress them through the sales process. So let's say once I close them, I can put them in the client stage, and they'll show up over here. And then when I'm done, I'll move them to closed one, and that'll be me closing the deal, right? Then I can also check out the analytics tab to see the actual breakdown of who makes it to which stages. I can see the conversion rates from each stage to the next. All right, but now moving over to email, I'm gonna go over and click campaigns. And this is going to bring us to the email section. So there's two types of emails. There's broadcast emails that get sent out once a day, and there's email templates. And these are the ones we're going to use to set up our welcome sequence. So just to show you what one of these looks like, I'll click edit on one of these, and we can see an example of a welcome email here. So this is what it would look like. We'd say your free ebook is inside, and then at the end of the email in the PS section, we'll give them the link to download the ebook. So the last step now is how do we automatically send this email when someone signs up? So for that, we're going to go over to automations, and I'm going to create a new automation here. And then we can set up a custom trigger by clicking on this, and we can choose to trigger this automation whenever a contact submits a form on our landing page. So I'll pick the specific landing page, and then I'll click on send email here to choose which email to send to them. So I'll pick one of my welcome emails. And then when I hit save and I activate the automation by clicking this, it will automatically send this email out every time someone fills out the form on our page. So also note we can add additional steps. So for example, we could put a delay on here, and we could have it wait for 1 day, and then we can send them a second email. And so we can create as many steps as we want. We can do like a 3-day welcome sequence. We could do a 5-day welcome sequence. We could have separate sequences for when they hit different stages of our pipeline. So I could just change the trigger to when a contact enters a pipeline stage, and say when they enter our call booked stage, we can put them on a different email sequence. And so this gives us full control over when we send automated emails. And as I mentioned, the broadcast is the other type of email. If I click that, it'll let me write a one-off broadcast email to my whole list. So what I'm going to do is every day I'm going to write one of these broadcast emails and send it out to my list. And in the PS section, I'll give them a link to book a call. So every day I'm pitching to my audience to book a call, but it's in the PS section. So I'm not just being salesy, I'm providing value in the body of the email. And then if they want to book a call, it'll be there in the PS section. One last thing, it's super important to track conversion rates to know how good your emails and pages are. So when you go over to campaigns and analytics, you can actually see the breakdown of how many were delivered, how many were opened, and how many people clicked links in the emails themselves. The same goes for pages. If I go to pages and analytics, I can choose a page. I can see how many people viewed it, how many people submitted a form, and the conversion rate. What percentage of people who viewed it actually submitted a form. So if you're interested in trying out Ambit for yourself, we currently offer a 30-day free trial. And as you saw, that comes with all the tools you need to set up your own email list. That link's in the description if you're interested. Aside from that, thanks for watching, keep killing it, and have a wonderful day.